So more of the botanical type sets with 40747, the Daffodils. Another of these kind of cheap low-end sets, $19 here in Australia, and you get 4 daffodils with it, with the leaves and the stalks, a height of about 30 centimeters, it says. Some interesting parts, these shields in yellow and white within the set, and a fair other few bits. So let's take a look and see how it works out. So let's check out the parts for 40747. Kind of interesting. I've only ever seen those in kind of trans brown before, so they're light blue grey versions of them. Some 3L Technic axles, I think they are, aren't they? Some of those kind of Technic connectors, a whole bunch of those black pins again. Some yellow Technic bits, some more yellow Technic bits. Some, I think are they 3x3 dishes with an open stud. Then there's 2 types of shields. There are these ones in yellow and then the white ones. 3 bars, so they're 3L in white, 3L in pearl gold, and 4L in reddish brown. Some orange cones, sand green. I guess they're going to be Technic hinges, or I'm not sure what you would call them, and a whole bunch of green Technic whatever they are. I know this is very technical. So kind of an interesting bunch of parts, which is pretty cool, but definitely good volumes. I don't know whether those shields will be a popular one or not, but certainly kind of yellow and green tend to be very good basic colours that sell through generally, and I'm pretty sure that those yellow Technic parts I have sold plenty and fast in the past. So we'll continue on to the BSX file. So here we go with the price guide on Bricklink. So again, let's bear in mind this is a $19 AU set. Last 6 months average is only $48. Current inventory average is $62.97, which is obviously, what's that, 2, 4, 6, it's a 3 times part out on that one, and my inventory is slightly slightly more than that, but there's no new lots for me, which is a bit of a shame, but I didn't realize I had those parts, all of those parts in stock, certainly not the that first part in light blue grey. In terms of what's for sale, again, very few of these for sale, not too far off actual retail pricing, so no one's going to get too excited about that. But let's go ahead and look at that part out value versus the real time. So 17 lots, 220 parts in a single set. Let's have a look at that. At the last 6 months sales, coming in at just over, for the Australian market, 48.04 cents. So slightly higher than that Bricklink average, but not far off of it. The most expensive parts, these, oh, I forgot to show you those. Where have I put them? I've already tidied them away. These hinge plates in green, they're in there. There's 8 of those at averaging 50 cents each over the last 6 months, which makes it a pretty high value item. Followed by the axle connector 2L smooth with X hole and orientation, those in green as well, pretty decent. And then after that, really the shields, the white shields are pretty decent, as are those minifigure weapon holder ring. Is that what it is? What kind of weapon is that? Don't know. Anyway, there we go. That's what it looks like at the 6 month average. Let's check that out at the current inventory average, and that bumps it up to 63.57. So again, slightly above what Bricklink is reporting on, but it certainly makes those axle connectors and those hinge plates 3x12 pretty high value, as is that bunch of Technic axles. Look at that, that's coming in at like $5 worth of that, which is a quarter of the price of the actual set. So yeah, there you go. Really good value in that set. as I say, kind of not a lot of them for sale. Quite specific parts, I guess, but definitely a set that's probably worth adding into the store simply because it's bringing in that 3 times part value and a good batch of sets in 17.